Hey, good afternoon to everybody that's a part of EBB with this great organization, this great partnership that I've been a part of for a short period of time, but it has been extremely enjoyable talking to uh, just multiple different professional people that's involved in different background and skill sets. And some of the backgrounds uh, that I've been able to listen to, some of the people that's been CPAs, some lawyers, and some people that deal with the physical side of the house. But my skill set is preparing taxes. That's what I do. I prepare taxes on a professional level. So I prepare taxes from the corporation level, the 1120s, S Corp, 1120S, LLCs, 1065s, and sole proprietorship, which is a Schedule C. So I can say I've mastered uh, everything that I've just discussed. Um, Another difficult process that I've just covered was a tax return from New York. I had 9 separate properties that had to get regenerated from a CPA that was doing in New York. He caught cancer. So I had to take that particular tax return and duplicate all of the asset recovery, asset depreciation to produce the same numbers for this year. It took about 16 hours uh, to produce it, but it's difficult work. And but for me, it was easy. I think the most difficult process about it was actually just inputting all the data. So it was time consuming, but I enjoy taxes, and I want to talk a little bit about uh, some of the people that's experiencing paying taxes. If you are single and you don't have any children, you're not in college, and you're looking to reduce um, your AGI, make it lower to receive some of those credits back, maybe you need to invest in a small business like a sole proprietorship, maybe Avon, um, Legal Shield, or something like that, where you pay monthly into it. And then throughout that year, possibly selling those particular products, you can take off the mileage, half of your cell phone bill. You can work on doing some asset depreciation on the vehicle also, and then your phone, a couple other things if you want to do the home office too on the 8829. If you are, I would say, not single but head of household, where you're a mom or dad that has a child, then you got child tax credit, um, and earned income credit. Depends on your tax bracket and how much you're earning. Other than that, if there's anything that you want to go in business with, as far as husband and wife, that has to be a partnership, which is going to be a 1065. Individually, you can go on your own particular venture, file a separate Schedule Cs, and that's okay. You just have to be careful uh, with using the same total expenses as far as utilities, mortgage interest statements, taxes, and of that particular nature. Um, but and then you got to invest. You got to invest
Yeah,
with some tax
that
savings.
is important.
Yeah,
Investing is very important.
Yeah, putting some money in tax savings in your IRA, and at the end of the year, using those same tax savings to reduce your adjusted gross income in the process. Uh, Taxes are not difficult, but
Oh, I
it
don't
is
know about that one, Mr. Loper.
it is somewhat time consuming, and it can
Yeah.
uh, take your time away. And there's a lot of rumors that's going on. So I want to inform some people during COVID. If you're receiving a W-2 from your job, okay, you cannot uh, use anything as far as a business or a Schedule C. I've been hearing that a lot from people. Hey, I can write off this COVID stuff. You cannot. A couple years ago, you were able to use a 2106 for unreimbursable expenses, but that was eliminated when they revamped the tax code. Now, if during that time, if you received a 1099 NEC, for compensation, you're able to file a Schedule C if you do have expenses. If you don't have expenses, then you'll still file a 1099 NEC, and then a self-employment tax will be added in there.
Oh, so you're talking about individually, not even the business aspect.
Yeah, individually, I'm just breaking a couple things down, so people will get somewhat of a clear understanding where certain particular files go and how you can actually help your tax guy help you get money back in the process. If you do have a 1099 NEC, you're able to file a Schedule C. Okay. If not, then an SE form will be put in there for self-employment tax, which will increase your adjusted gross income, and you'll pay more taxes on that.
What is the deadline for filing taxes, Mr. Loper?
This year, I think it's April. I'm not really for sure. I just try my best to get tax returns in and produce them as fast as possible, and actually producing accurate tax returns and getting people back money. But at the same time, understanding my clients to ensure if they're looking to buy a house in the next couple of years, then we got to manage your adjusted gross income. So when the banks look at it, they can see that you've made money and that you're able to purchase a home. So that's a balance. And that's something that a client has to discuss with you. Well, I'm looking to purchase a home this year. Okay, so we'll adjust your adjusted gross income so you won't take a loss in your business. Yeah, that's y'all gonna celebrate this year. That's a party going. There is some partying that's gonna go on this year, but I don't discuss personal taxes. People, that's a law thing. But there's one thing I want to indicate is that I've looked over your company services, and for what you provide for this community is awesome. I do believe that people that log on to this service need to send you guys a donation regularly for the professional advice and strategies that's being presented to this audience is amazing. You can't go on any platform and get this type of advice. Maybe it's that small one little piece of advice that can get you back $1,000 on your taxes, or maybe assist you in solving a family issue or whatever it may be, or they've been connected with someone to help solve a problem, whether it's legal, whatever it may be. So I do believe that through your connections, maybe it's Cash App, whatever it may be, that if you do log on, there's nothing wrong with giving to help assist a business in moving forward so they can continue this process on by providing this great services, and that they don't ask for anything. It's humbling to God. So I appreciate everything that y'all do for our community and keeping this process going, and the time and efforts that y'all put in each and every day. Yeah, it's growing all of our businesses together. So
yeah.
In these conversations that that we have, you won't get everything that you're looking for,
right.
But the performance of the work is going to be displayed once you get your returns done, or whatever work that you're going to get done within this particular platform. So that's important also.
Really grateful. We really are happy that you did our taxes.
Yes.
It's gonna be a party. I just can't wait. I am so excited about that. When I did you guys taxes, I said, man, they gonna party off of this, whatever. Hey, look, tell your mom and dad I said hello. We're fellow military people,
yes,
majors.
Oh man.
Hey.
Oh, man.
I'm sure they're watching.
We're in the league of our own,
Cheers. Connect
T
Podcast welcomes you.
Tap in.